Hey, you crazy motherfuckers. Welcome back to another edition of Crazy Truth. I'm your host with the most. I'm Cole. I'm here with the lovely, and absolutely worked to a frazzle little Cinderella, Miss Amanda.
Who?
Cinderella. Not who. Say hey.
Hey.
She'll be trying on slippers later. Maybe
like,
her Prince Charming will show up out of nowhere and fucking peddler to freedom. Anyways.
No, but Work Boy got a job closer to where I work again.
Sweet. There's dick in your future. So, real quick though, we'll talk about your dick in a minute. Real quick.
I have a dick?
No, well, sort of.
Okay.
You got two right now. This is season 4, episode 185. We're speed racing towards the end of season 4. Yeah. Yep. Something like that. We've got this show is December. We only have 3 more shows for this season. And then we'll be on to season 5.
Wow.
Fuck. What the fuck? Anyways, also real quick, why people still care. Boy,
people care.
Right in my line of my teleprompter.
Look around it, jackass.
Let's give a shout out to our paid sponsors. First and foremost, do you want better sex? Of course you do. And we want you to have better sex. Why? Because we want to have better sex. And how do you do it? You go to promescent.com, promescent.com today. Check out their entire line of products to help improve your sex life. Everything from vitamins, which I take, delay sprays, which I've used, condoms, lubes, rubs, all sorts of stuff. Wipes, the whole 9 yards. 60-day money back trial. KK15 gets you 15% off your order. Don't delay, check them out today. Also, don't forget Smart Swingers. What do? They read. Sure as hell do. I'll be damned. And they read ASNLifestyleMagazine.com. 3 million swingers can't be wrong. Check it out. If you want to know what's happening in both the adult world, in terms of adult porn business world, and the lifestyle world, ASM Lifestyle Magazine is the place to be. It's like Green Acres. And there's a song that goes with it. Anywho, there you go. And finally, you've read the mag, you've listened to the show. Come on, fuckers, buy some holiday swag. That's right. Don't forget to visit fullswapshop.com today to check out all the cool things. There's some new shit on there. There's new stuff. How do I know? I just worked with them today. Check it out. Make sure you get your support our show and other shows as well. Now, wasn't that a prime little thing? You know what else we got to record tonight? Well, or tomorrow, whatever. We have to record our holiday greeting for Full Swap Radio.
That shouldn't take very long.
Really? As much as your eye roll. That'll get us in the holiday spirit. Are those bells? No, that's just Amanda's eyes rolling around the back of her head, fucking annoyed, fucking silly with her husband. I'm just saying.
I didn't say a word.
Just saying. You know, it has been a crazy time. I don't know what I was going to say with that. Anyways, doesn't really matter. I'm still sleep deprived, so I've been running around and spending a bunch of time in bed. You know, we had the holidays, just clusterfucks everything, and then health shit, medical health shit, not mine, but family, just clusterfucks everything. And, yeah. It's been something else.
It's like going 90 miles an hour.
No shit, man. It's like slow down, take a second, breathe.
Slow down, you move too fast.
Oh, my Lord. That kind of shit, I'm telling you what, it will absolutely fucking send you over the edge. Spiraling.
Hey, it just feels like a nutty week.
Oh, fuck, and it's just getting started. We've only just begun.
Oh my God, how many songs can we bring up today?
A lot, an absolute lot. So, and you know, here's the cool thing. What up, David? So here's the cool thing. Don't forget we do this in front of our live studio audience on the very, very secret Facebook page, Kazbank. Shh, don't tell the others. I sound like from the Lord of the Rings right there.
I don't know what you
or I sound
like.
like fucking the Emperor. I'm kind of hot tonight. Ooh, the Emperor. Yeah. Anyways, check us out. I don't remember what I was saying with that, but that's what I do. So, so they're gonna be firing in with questions as well, which is always awesome and exciting. You never know where things are gonna go. It can take a turn for the dark side. So you were gonna do a show, but you didn't do a show. And,
no, because I forgot.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. You don't want to know what's really funny. So, boy, my mic is really hot tonight. I'm just spewing hotness. Anyway, so...
You are.
So, yeah, I don't know why that is. I don't... You know, that's not going to do it. You know, because I'm going to move towards it. Anyways, so I have to say, it's awesome. I occasionally get naked pictures, and my mom wanted to see some of the cool things that we get, and so I showed her one, and she goes, "Well, are there other pictures of the other gals?"
You showed her a mostly clothed.
A fully clothed thing of one of our cadets that they sent me, and I said, "Yeah, there are, but I'm not going to show them to you." She said, "Why are they? Are they naked pictures?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, I like naked pictures." And I was like, "What?" So yeah, so my mom thought to the cadets, she thought you were all very, very cute. So there you go. That's top 10 conversations I didn't think I was ever going to be having with my mother, but that's all right. So there you go. So and she is very excited to see you all in your gowns for Crazy Winter Nights too. So she's super excited for that, and she's like, "Oh, they'll be so cute for
Is she coming
the calendars."
to the event?
She's not as of right now, no. But she's like, I could wear my beaded gown, one beaded gown. She would love to. And but she's like, yeah, and she's excited. She thinks the calendar is a great idea because she thinks all of our cadets are hotties and cuties and that'd be great in the calendar. So my mom will be coordinating that for you. So just so you know, cadets, there you go. She approves. Yep. 49 years old. Never thought I'd have that conversation. Anyways, but that's all right. That's cool. I'm glad we did. That's awesome. So there you go. But Miss Amanda was going to run this show. The whole thing was going to be, she's like, well, I'm just going to record an episode myself. I don't even need you in it. So here I sit.
Yeah, but I forgot. And then I didn't come up with
Wouldn't it be funny if I forgot?
You have forgotten.
What? To come up for a show? Shut up. They didn't know that. We've done 185 times and they didn't know that, but now they do. It's awesome. I don't ever wait. You know what? And we're getting people right now, they're all like going, Leia, yes, my mom sounds awesome. She is. Matt, can't wait for KWN. Yeah. And you know what's funny with my mom? I'm going to tell this story. This is totally vanilla story. Long before we were in the lifestyle. Long before we were ever in the lifestyle. At our wedding, one of my best friends in college, we call him the cowboy.
He was a hottie.
Yes, there you go. And he got fucking drunk, as did most of us. Okay, well, I mean, we all got fucking train wreck, stupid drunk. He blatantly was hitting on my mom.
Looking down her dress.
Blatant. Flat
out. A picture of him looking down.
Flat out said to my mom, in front of my dad and my brother, if this doesn't work out, and they'd been married for 30 years, if this doesn't work out, I sure would be interested. Not just like, wow. And she laughed and said, that what a nice young man, what a nice compliment. Fuck. And I'm like, if he gets a chance, he'll fuck you. So he ended up, what's funny? He ended up that night taking the bartender, and he didn't know at the time, and her daughter home, and they wanted to have a threesome with him, and he got freaked out because it was a mom and daughter both wanted to fuck him, and he bailed and didn't know where he was at in downtown Omaha. Yeah, so yes, my mom
is. That was you?
I'd have fucking banged that one right straight out of the park. Anyways, because they were blondes. Just FYI, just saying.
Well, the daughter could be in our group and we wouldn't know it.
So if you are and you're a nurse, and by the way, so I was making the jokes and when I was, because mom has been up in the hospital, so I've been making jokes. And I put on the page about, because I have a thing for nurses. We all know I have a thing for nurses. I'm not shy about it. And apparently, I'm going to tell mom she needs to go to a different hospital because more of the responses of, well, you're at the wrong hospital. A bunch of nurses on our page are at other hospitals. So I'm going to tell mom next time.
Go to a better
We're going to a different one. We're going to check with the page first, and because I'm going to go knock some out of the park. So, but because I actually think I could be like, hey mom, here's the deal, because she's currently looking for nurses with black rings. She asked me. God, no, she asked me because she actually finally asked me if my black ring, if that was the black ring for swingers. I said yes, and so she figured out. She goes, well, I thought it was on the side, not your wedding hand side. I go, yes, because she was telling me a news guy, a weather guy, has a black ring on his non-wedding hand, and so she was wondering. By the way, my mom's afraid to buy pineapples now in the store. She sneaks them out because she's afraid somebody will think she's wearing. But anyway, so I'm told her to lots of nurses and medical people. So she goes, well, I'm going to start looking at the nurses' fingers and stuff. And so as nurses came in while I was still there, You could totally see her checking out their hands and stuff. And so one gal had her one hand because she goes, "That's a pretty ring. Can I see your ring?" To have her put her hand out there. So yeah.
Wow.
So my mom is gonna end up finding somebody, and she's gonna be like, "You know my son." And so yeah, I'll apologize now. You know, but hopefully mom can be my wingman. And mom, I'll be right back. I've got to go. Fucking nurse. Whatever. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there you go. Just a world according to us. So what do you want to talk about tonight, Pumpkin?
I don't know. I didn't
Penises.
have anything planned.
Penises.
I want to talk penises.
Do you want to talk penises? Or do you want to talk vaginas? Do you want to educate? Because you said your thing was, and you know, that you wanted to help if guys had specific questions. Most guys are gonna have questions about vages because they don't have one. But you know, maybe you can tell everything you know about penises to help guys. What are the things you would tell for a guy to enhance his penal presence? That's what we're gonna call it.
You are.
We're gonna call
dick.
it the penal.
No,
we're not.
I'm not ready. No. I wasn't ready for any of this. You're not gonna throw this on me now. No.
It's not
No,
really throwing it on you.
absolutely.
It's kind of shooting it on you.
Yeah, kind of spewing all over the place. No.
Manginas for the win. So
No, we're not gonna fucking go there now.
okay. So what would you like to tell guys about vaginas? I'm just saying. Look, we are an educational show. It's coming towards the end of it. We haven't started drinking yet. We're coming towards the end of the season. This is the shit that's going to springboard this show to the next level for season 5. The most critical season of a show is season 5. I don't know if that's true or not. But so what you have to say,
Don't be
what
a
your
dick.
cock holster says is going to be the most important thing. Okay, here's a question for you.
No, it's not.
Here's a question for you. What's the funniest name you've heard for either fucking genitalia, mouth, or anything else in the lifestyle?
You call it a fucking cock holster.
Well, everybody knows that. Cock holster, cum dumpster.
That's just so gross.
Baby carrier. Some people call it a car seat. Just saying. Have you ever thought about this for just a quick second? This is going to be one of these shows. Just a random thought here for a second. Think if sperm were bigger. Okay? Picture this for a second. You're picturing a sperm in your brain right now. Everybody close your eyes. Picture a sperm. Now picture a sperm with the same size as tadpoles. And now picture a guy shooting his load in your mouth. Swimming. So, we got some good names going.
Purple head yogurt slinger.
There you go.
Cooter. I say cooter.
You do say
But
that.
I don't like hoo-ha.
What's funny, okay.
Because it's not a word. It's a hoo-ha. Hoo-ha?
Actually, I thought you ate there, but then I realized that's hoo-ha. And so I was always wrong. But you can eat there too. So
Hoo-ha?
Or
Hoo-ha? Hoo-ha?
Or hoo-hoo.
I don't know. I've
Susie,
been there
yoo-hoo?
once. Whatever.
You've been there more than I've seen you.
The hoo-ha?
No.
Oh, fuck off.
Here's what's so funny. There are certain words, when you say them, they just hit my ears totally wrong. Seriously. It's like, it just goes,
Like what?
when you say cooter, it's funny to me because it's like, I don't know. It doesn't, when you say vag or vagina, that's not a big, it's like, oh yeah, that's whatever. When I say
that's
vagina,
the doctor. I call it a vag.
yeah, when I say vagina, hey, how's your vagina? That to me sounds like, ah! But, you know.
It's dorky. It's too formal.
Right. But some words, there's some things that people, purposely now I'm saying purple. There's some things that when people say it, it just comes out weird. It just sounds weird. Picture your mom going, how's your cooter? What did Beth say her grandmother called the gynecologist? Oh fuck, what was it? A pussy doctor. Picture your grandmother going, you're going to the pussy doctor. I love it. Just saying.
Yeah, no.
Okay, there you go.
No, that would totally. No.
Oh, no, what?
I don't know. Mine would
What are you gonna do?
gynecologist. She'd actually spell it out.
Yeah, but it's because I grew up a place with, you weren't going to go take a shit, you're going to go to a PM. Yeah, that's, really medical. I don't know, whatever. I don't know how we got there. That's fucked up. So let's talk about your boyfriend.
I have a boyfriend.
Well, kind of. I don't know if he knows it. It's been a long distance relationship since he quit his
It's
job.
been non-existent. What it's been.
Okay, so but no, this is actually awesome. So what's not awesome, but it's that sounded horrible. But okay, because we hear this all the time, right? This is the whole title thing. Entitlement? No, title. Putting the title stuff. I was the first one to call him your boyfriend. I think after 15 months, you were your boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah, but he kind of ended that.
No,
Not
I think
to
he,
his
I think he
knowledge.
just. I think yeah. That's. I don't think he understands that he ended that. Are you gonna invite him back into your cooter? Into your love fold?
Well, I'd still take him as a fuck buddy.
Into your luscious lips.
Oh, I got to hear from him all day today. You know, I really miss seeing you. I really miss touching you. I really miss being with you. Me.
Unless I actually have to come over to your house. That's fucking funny. So,
Yeah.
but okay. So, but
he
will
has
you
come over here before, so it's not like a big shock.
Will you? Are you going to keep the relationship the same? Because when was the last time you guys fucked? Seriously.
Oh. When did we go to Mississippi?
MISSISSI.
September 10th?
Yes. So, okay. So, are you going to... Well, roast beef sandwich. Oh my God, that's funny. Are you going to...
Ew.
In a swimming pool, it's a stingray.
Yeah, that's what... I don't like it when you do that. It's disturbing.
Anyway, you should be swimming up to that. Oh my God, it's gonna close out on me. Oh. Anyways, so when you start to if you guys fuck, you're gonna fuck again. We know you're gonna fuck. He thinks things are like on same place they were before. You're obviously not.
Oh, pause a smidge.
Okay.
Because yesterday he was trying to throw the guilt card out.
He was trying to throw the guilt card out?
Yeah.
For what? You being willing to fuck him? What?
No, because I called him out saying that I was really kind of disappointed that he didn't come over here because I was really hoping he would. And so I got the guilt card back of, well, it seems like I always disappoint you.
Did you say, yes, you are correct?
I said, well, there are times.
Man, see, this is great. After 30 years, I knew what would happen with that sort of thing. That's a dumb maneuver. I quit doing that years ago.
Don't try to throw guilt things out there to make me
that
feel guilty, because no.
Okay, all right. So Becky has a legit question. So can you explain why there is titles if you're still allowed to play with others? I think that, well, I think human nature, people want, and in the lifestyle, they want some sort of like clarity. It's kind of like a pack of dogs.
No, I don't agree with that, but go ahead.
Nobody cares. It's like a pack of dogs. Somebody has to be the alpha. The other dogs want to know who the alpha is. So in a swinger thing, it's like, well, what are we? You know, and that's why there's some sort of titles. I think.
No, I think that the younger generation all has to have titles to everything.
I don't think the younger ones are as bad as us older people. Seriously. Well, think about it, because okay, when we
first started out in the lifestyle, you didn't hear about all this poly stuff.
Well, it's not that it wasn't there.
It wasn't there, but not everybody was trying to make it.
Allow me to take
that.
just a moment. We're not bashing on poly in any way, shape, or form. Well, you said it. All this poly stuff, like fucking. Let's not piss off the entire branch of the tree. No,
I'm sorry. It's been a long time.
12 hours. We got that part.
No, I've been up since 4. Fuck off.
People like to hear our friendly banter, not our cantillas coming out. Just saying. Anyways,
I've been yelled at by too many people today.
Not me. It hasn't been me. Anyways, I think though people like you. There's clarity there. If there's a title with it, then there's also boundaries that are easily set. When there's no title, it's a gray area. When it's a gray area, there's no boundaries. When there's no boundaries, shit can get weird.
Well, but if some people have to have labels to it, it's committing to a relationship that you're not necessarily wanting.
Then you shouldn't be in it.
You know, a fuck buddy, well, I only call him that because he's vanilla.
Well, yeah, right.
So to me, he's a fuck buddy. But if I had a swinger person that I hooked up regularly with, I wouldn't call them a fuck buddy.
What would you call him?
Just somebody I play with a lot.
Just somebody.
But it's not necessarily a boyfriend because we might not click on the same mental level.
That's like saying, if it's a vanilla, you'll call it a Ford. But if it's a swinger, you'll say a car. What the that makes absolute what the fuck? No. And no, Becky. No, I know you're not bashful. I just gotta watch her because she was kind of popping off there.
No, I was being snippy.
Okay, so some people would say, and I understand this because this would make sense, in the lifestyle, it would be even more important to have clarity on exactly what it is. You're fucking, instead of just a friends with benefits, that's a gray area. How are you supposed to, if you don't, I mean, yes, we can function in that. I call it your boyfriend because it's funny and it antagonizes the fuck out of you. Right?
Right.
You know, but we're not like most people. We don't do things like most people.
Right, because we don't click on.
Are you following along with me? Did you take your heroin before we got on the air or what? Oh my Lord.
I don't like it being labeled my boyfriend because it has to be a reciprocated feeling.
But at one time there was a feeling. Or as Boston says, there's more than a feeling. Just saying. But at one time...
There were some emotions attached, yes.
And you fought that.
But he fucked that up.
Well, I understand that. Just because he fucked it up doesn't mean that there wasn't a relationship more than just a fuck buddy.
No, but it bumped him back down to fuck buddy.
Well, and I understand that it's a sliding scale and that can work, that you level up and sometimes you lose lives and you level back down. I get that, I guess. Basically, what we're telling people is swinging's a lot like chutes and ladders. So sometimes you're climbing up the ladder and sometimes you hit a slide and down you go. So, but the point I'm trying to get to, at one time, the concept of boyfriend was a very accurate title.
Yes.
Well, was it or not?
Pretty much.
No, we've had this conversation.
I know we have.
He's
your maintenance man.
You two were banging it out for 15 months.
Yeah.
There was emotion. You didn't just get together and fuck. Because there were times at work you went and snuck off and made out.
Mm-hmm.
There were times you went and fucked. There were times you went and got a hotel room and fucked. There were times you just hung out. There were times you guys went and just met and chatted after work that you didn't fuck. That's not a fuck buddy. That's not a friends with benefits.
The one in the car at the park?
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know where all you went. What time
did we meet just to chat?
I don't know. You met at some parking lot somewhere at some point. I didn't document it because I don't care. I mean, really, all I'm saying is there were times that you guys would a friends with benefit is, hey, what up? Hey, what up? As you're taking off your clothes, you bang it out, and then you go your separate ways. When it's more than that, when there's other communication differently with it or more to it, that is emotion. And with emotion is relationship. And that's not bad. But if you don't acknowledge that there's a relationship there, that now you guys are fuck buddies. Because now you can walk in and like fuck and leave and who cares? He's still trying to be more than that. But you guys texted every morning. Mm-hmm. Okay? Whether you fucked or not, every single morning. Morning, baby. You would text during the day. You would text him, are you having a good day? When he was at work on the weekends because of the business that you guys are in, and you would text him, see how his day was going. Mm-hmm. That's not a fuck buddy in any way, shape, or form. That is a relationship. I didn't say it was a serious boyfriend, but it's still more than just a fuck buddy. Would you agree with that statement? Yes.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. There's nothing... Okay, so in the lifestyle, there's a huge problem with people getting too fucking carried away with titles. I get it. But I think it's a bigger problem if you don't acknowledge, like, when you have feelings. When if you try to pretend there's no feelings there, you're not. I'm not talking just us. I'm just saying with in the lifestyle. I lived this path. I did this fucking stupid shit where I tried
But you
to.
can't be friends and talk because I had, well.
Well, wait. You
well,
can.
no, because there was somebody that we were friends with, and at one point in time, he goes, "I don't think you can be friends and fuck and not have it ruin your relationship." I said, "You're wrong because we're swingers and we can fuck but still be friends."
Yes, I
but
think
we'd have conversations, but it didn't make it a relationship.
But you also, it wasn't. You also didn't have. We would get together at times, and there was for months and months and no sex. You didn't. It wasn't a.
Right.
It didn't look like a dating
where
relationship.
Where I don't want the confusion is I don't want to label him as a boyfriend because then other people think that they have to get his permission to have.
No, that would be your husband.
Well, but okay. But you had a girl walk up to you and said, "I know you have this girlfriend. Do I need to ask for her permission also?"
Yes, and what was my answer?
So it would be the same.
I denied that I had a girlfriend, and I said no, and that which is part of the reason that got all fucked up.
Right, but so if I have a husband and you're calling him my boyfriend, then another guy would get confused if he wanted to fuck me and thought he'd have to ask both people. But the other guy's vanilla, so how does that really fit?
Well, true. This is why there's a definition of roles. This is why it's important because
so she put a long explanation.
Okay. What? Where? What? Are you gonna read it? What are you doing?
Well, things got ski jawed on the list of stuff because as people comment, they go away.
Gotcha. Here's the thing, is that I think all I'm saying is we preach communication. And I think that it is to just label shit always as fuck buddy or regular playmate can be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when you're in denial of feelings. That's when all of a sudden it's like, oh, that snuck up out of nowhere, and that turns into home wrecking and shit.
Right, but in the swinger world,
right,
I wouldn't want labels.
But wouldn't it be as more important in the swinger? Wouldn't there be some degree of importance of having it in the swinger world, so that if
you had it, yes, it would be important.
Okay, we're not talking about you. I get you. You're a different ball game. I can tell you if you don't have it, it can. Mine's gonna be. Hold on. Let's read what this says. That's what I mean. If there is a relationship between two people, and one is allowed to play and one is not playing currently, that is what I'm asking. Is that when the boundaries come in? Yes. No. What? Okay. One of the hardest things to do with all of this shit, and it really it is, especially when there's a friends with benefit. One, you should never keep score. That's almost impossible.
Well, it also depends on what's your dynamic of your relationship to begin with.
Yes.
Because earlier, somewhere I read somebody had a dom and a boyfriend, and so then it becomes different dynamics.
Well, and yes, and that's when you have the kink world. Again, it's kind of funny because in the kink world they have titles.
Mm-hmm.
Everything has a title. Brats, littles, doms, subs. Everything is titled out. In the swinger world, we're all like willy-nilly with it. And here becomes the challenge, is that when you have boyfriend, girlfriend, friends with benefits, whatever you want to call it, when you're in a couple, unless you're in a cuck or a hot wife type situation, it can be very challenging when one is playing and the other one currently doesn't have that other significant other. Mm-hmm. That other significant other, side piece. Significant, but not as significant. Secondarily, it's significant. Almost as significant as their significant other on the side. There it is. So it can get very, very challenging.
Usually people call it primary and secondary.
Well, but I mean, okay. But it can get very fucked up and very challenging at that point in time, because then it becomes a thing of, well, I'm always off playing. And what would be a normal, okay, you're hanging out with your friends with benefits, normally okay. If you also have friends with benefits that I'm going to play and you going to play, all of a sudden you're sitting at home. Now all of a sudden that changes the dynamic. Mm-hmm. But if you have a clear you have a clear title for a relationship. If I say boyfriend or girlfriend, there's certain connotations that goes in your mind of what that means. Mm-hmm. What if you're okay with me having a girlfriend? Okay, we'll try it this way. You're all right with me having a girlfriend, and I have a girlfriend. You know my girlfriend. You're friends with my girlfriend. Maybe you fucked my girlfriend a time or two. Who knows? Whatever the case may be. And, a time or two, whatever the case may be. But when I say, hey, my girlfriend and I we're going out tonight, you're going to be less apt to go, boy, you're never home with me. Why? Can't you tell her no? Because you understand it's my girlfriend. There's a set of there's relationship status that goes with it. If it's my fuck buddy, friends with benefit, play partner, random stranger that I occasionally hook up with, someone I found in my car, she followed me home, I don't know what happened, I just stuck my dick in her. Okay, if it's that girl, and you go, and you go, and I'm batshit crazy, and you go, you're always off with this thing, why can't you stay home? And I go, I don't want to stay home. I am justifiably going to be in trouble that I'm putting some side piece of ass above my relationship. But if it's my girlfriend, you understand that there's a relationship balance that has to be maintained. And she does too. Does that make sense? Do you agree with it? Fucking Jesus. Oh my God. Seriously, we cannot record on any other days. Obviously, it just is too confusing. What I'm trying to do is...
we've gone through this. When I'm trying to follow along and I'm trying to think of things in my head about where it's going...
Don't try to plan where the route is. I have no alternative motive with this at all.
I'm Siri here to help me.
I have no alternative motive with this. I'm just saying.
Are you sure?
Look, as poly becomes more and more prevalent in the lifestyle, in the day-to-day swinger world, and just society, more and more people are dabbling. They're dipping their toe in it. They're trying their titty. They're tipping their dick. Whatever. They're dipping stuff in it, right? And the thing is that they have questions about it because this is a part of the lifestyle that can get really fucking gray, really fucking fast, and shit can go really south fast. Look, my previous girlfriend at the time that we, went from, that was a definite relationship that neither one of us were smart enough to admit what it was, to that's why it is where it's at today, which is non-existent. Because we didn't work on it like a relationship. We didn't deal with the problems that were coming up like a relationship. Because we were afraid to say it was a relationship.
Yeah.
So
feelings weren't being admitted.
Yeah, we didn't want we were so concerned about going there that we were already there. We were just lying to ourselves in the process. So, like, when it was you, I was pretty big on hammering you about when I could see that there was emotion tied with it to get you to admit it. Because
it didn't take a lot of arm twisting to get me to admit it.
More than you think. There was some. Did you not feel guilty the first time you admitted that there was emotions? I remember the answer to that question that I asked you then, so keep that in mind. Or did you not feel weird?
Well, actually, I hung on 9 months before emotions were even started to get involved.
No, before you allowed them to get involved.
No, I kept my feelings completely separate, and I know I kept them separate. And in fact, there was no feelings. It was a turn on to go into the nursing room, get fucked, and go back to your desk.
So you didn't.
That was
hot. You didn't have a single emotion. You didn't go, I'm not gonna have.
We didn't have a fucking conversation before that.
Well, I can't help you have horrible taste in men. That's beside the point.
Do I have horrible taste in men?
How are we doing so far? Yep. You're 50 years old and we're doing a podcast. Well, you tell me. No, I'm just kidding. We love doing our podcast. Okay, so Becky put, that's what's confusing about it all. I'm trying to figure it all out, but I always get confused and then I get down on myself because I can't figure it all out.
Why do you have to figure it all out?
Yeah, don't. I mean, sometimes there's a degree of just like anything, let it
Go with the flow.
go with the flow. Poly is like we had a friend one time tell us, poly people will tell you need a whiteboard because there's a shit ton of moving parts. I don't know that you ever figure it out because it is weird. It was weird even after my girlfriend and I, that weren't really a girlfriend at the time, basically broke up, to finally actually admit to you and to myself, to say it out loud, that I had feelings.
Mm-hmm.
That I got a case of the feels. That I had feelings.
Like I couldn't see it.
But like we said before, it doesn't matter whether you can see it or not. It's having to say it because all of a sudden, that's weird. It goes back to you saying before we ever got in a lifestyle, why would I want to fuck somebody else? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that we had every
True.
reason why that wouldn't work. Well, the reality of it is a real part of it. And look, if you get fucked long enough by somebody, you're gonna get some sort of emotional attachment. Not just fuck. If you know somebody long enough, you're gonna create a relationship.
Well, if you allow the communication and your mind to open up more to them.
Well, don't you think if you just get
So
to
does
know people
your-
to a degree, you develop? That's how friendships are.
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
really, it's just friendships when it's naked. Well, I mean, that's a huge thing that throws a huge loop in it because once you start sticking your dick in stuff, then it gets all fucking.
Yeah, but to me, there's
silly.
a big difference between friends and lovers.
What defines a lover? Are we married or are we lovers? Would you say? Don't look like there's some like hidden meaning. You're like,
Well,
and here's the
I think
legal
there
divorce
is a
paper.
hidden meaning.
No, there's no
It's
hidden.
both.
It is both. So I think it's both. We're soulmates. We're friends. We're lovers. We're all those things. That's why a relationship.
There's
rocks.
times where I can turn the love off and treat you like a friend.
There's times that we both treat each other like we fucking hate each other too. That's part of it. We can turn lots of shit off.
Mike has some of not lately. It's gotten snippy.
The waters have been rougher than sometimes than others, but that's what
Wanna
makes
try me?
I ain't fucking going on that bad for another. But that's what makes our relationship awesome. It's all those things. It's understanding that you can have those things with more than one person.
Right.
Well, we do the show to help people. Okay, if you think back, there was a time you say, "Yeah, right." Like I've always known that. There was a time there was no before we got in the lifestyle. Even when we first got in the lifestyle, we both said, if you have any emotions for somebody you're fucking, that's completely wrong. Emotions have no place in the lifestyle.
You said that. Okay, so let me ask you.
Oh, wait a minute. So
I
you
just
didn't
agreed. No, but you would actually physically say that, and I would agree. Okay.
Did you actually agree, or were you just saying you agreed?
No, I actually agreed. Okay, so let me ask you this. Quit smacking your microphone. I turned it down, but I need to turn it back up because you got quiet again?
Well, I don't know. I didn't know you were touching shit.
I touched it a long time ago when you bitched about it.
No, okay, go ahead. Sorry. Go before you lose train of thought.
Well, I'm watching the little thingy.
Yeah, I'm watching the sticks.
Okay, so what's the difference between love and friendship for you?
Between love and friendship?
Mm-hmm. Or the emotions for a girlfriend versus a friend.
Okay, because here's the thing. Like, to me, there's different levels of love.
Okay.
Okay? Because I have friends that I seriously love that I would fucking, take a bullet for. Mm-hmm. And there's, so there's different levels of this, like, whatever. I guess I don't think it's love that separates the difference between a friend and a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Okay.
I think it's a connection. I think it's a wanting. It's what the connection that you want to have with them. So, like a friend, it's like, well, whatever works. Hey, we get on great. We party. We have a good time. Or we're hanging out. We're it's deep and we can chat, right? But with you, ever since we first started going out, even to this day, I want to continuously improve to understand you more, to become to get deeper.
How are you doing with that?
Fucking failing miserably. getting closer to you and understanding everything about you, and like continues to learn and grow. That's what with a girlfriend. That's what I want. A friendship, it's like we connect and it levels here. Beep. But a girlfriend, it's a continuous climb. Like there is no end. I don't ever want to stop. That's why breakups suck so bad, in my opinion, because it's like all of a sudden here's been this goal, this mountain you're trying to climb, and you're trying to get to this place, and all of a sudden it just stops. If you're old and you watch the TV series Cheers had the worst series ending ever known to man. Because at the end, you just felt like you weren't invited back to the bar anymore. Like MASH, when it ended, everybody left. They were gone. It was over. But Cheers, it was just like, okay, well, good night. And then you weren't allowed to come back to their bar. You felt like shut out. And that's why relationships, when they break off, when they end, suck, because you've been going for this quest, and now it's just like, you're going to use take now. You're like, fucked.
No, see, I think a little bit different.
A little bit?
Well...
Is this a learning moment for me?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
I think there's different terms of love in terms of a mental connection versus a heart connection.
Explain.
Because I can have friends and I can love them, but it's all on a mental level. That I would do anything for them. I would help them out whenever I could. That's all on a mental level. When I fall for somebody, when there's you and the girlfriend that you had that I was crushed for 2 days, bawling my eyes out, it was a heart connection.
Right.
It was like every time I saw him, my heart would just drop. Every time I see you, my heart drops.
It flutters. It doesn't drop. You're happy to see me, not disappointed. Just saying. I hope. Okay.
You know what I mean.
Did and I'm just curious. This is just like for the people at home. I don't care, but just for the people at home. Did it ever reach that with Boy Toy?
It started to. It tried to.
And then he fucked it all up, didn't he? And then he fumbled on the play. Way to fumble her heart, dumbass.
Well, I was crushed there, not to the point of bawling my eyes out for 3 days.
Oh, no. Let's call it what it is. You want to know why you guys were a relationship? You know why you were a boyfriend-girlfriend? Seriously?
Why?
Because you don't work Fridays.
Okay.
Every fucking Thursday. Without fail. Every fucking Thursday. You two would get into some sort of fucking stupid thing. Either miscommunication, didn't show up when he was supposed to, or something happened, and something got fucked up. Or he was distant that day and didn't talk to you Thursday. Every fucking Thursday. So all day Friday, you were pissy because of his shit. Every fucking Thursday. And there are people that are probably listening right now that can attest to me bitching about that, going, as God is my witness, if those two don't figure this fucking shit out and fight on Monday and Tuesday so they have the next day to solve it, instead of fucking up my weekend every fucking
weekend. Wasn't every weekend.
It
got close like to that at the end.
For people that used to listen to my shit, to listen to me have my positive Friday motivational moments, they went away. I wonder why that is, because I didn't want to fucking bitch. It wasn't that bad, but did that not happen?
It did occasionally.
Fucking occasionally.
See, Tracy, different levels of intimacy without sex.
Well, okay, so I think that's one of the things, and Becky, as you're talking about, and I think this part that a lot of times people miss, is that we don't confuse. We assume, especially in the lifestyle, because Polly's a former lifestyle, whatever, that the sex part is what throws everything into a loop. And Tracy nails it. Intimacy with or without sex. It's not the sex. Sex is an action. Even before we were swingers, I always claimed that. I always said sex is just an action. If fucking was called basketball, then you'd go play basketball and nobody cared. it's a verb, okay? And it's intimacy that makes all the difference. And that's the part we can't comprehend the intimacy because the sex part fucks with our brains. The reality of it is that no matter how many people I fuck, no one will, even when I had a girlfriend and the sex was, besides you, the best sex.
Mm-hmm.
We had moments, but we never had intimacy. Does that make sense? I mean, and there's the difference. I mean, look, I have laid in bed with her and sat there and talked naked in between fucking, and it's a moment, it's a connection, but it's not intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a totally different ball game, and that's the challenge. It sucks because this is like a huge confusing topic, but it's becoming more and more and more predominant because a lot of people, I think, okay, poly people, don't get pissy when I say this. Poly can be a very dangerous thing to get into too quick.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of poly people are not swingers. There's a misconception. Like the vanilla world thinks if you're poly, you're swingers, and that's not true necessarily. I mean, it's just you're seeing that in there. But poly is really not for the faint of heart. Mm-hmm. Because there's way more places that you can totally get fucking sidetracked.
I would hate to get my heart broken that often.
Do you? Okay, because of...
I mean, the idea isn't to get your heart broken, but there's been a lot of heartbreak.
The reality of it is, and this is the challenge that we had when things finally ended with the girlfriend that I had, was that I wasn't going to take and say... I thought it was rude to expect her to always be the other woman. Mm-hmm. And a lot of poly people, and we had no experience in poly. Let's be real honest. We had no idea what we were doing. Mm-hmm. That's the way we do everything. A lot of people say, well, no, you're missing the point. Here's my question to you. Because this answer was I know what the answer was when the outbreak all happened. Would you go into another poly relationship? Because your boy toy was not a poly relationship, in my opinion. Would you do a poly relationship again? I know we both agree that we'd never go out actively looking for one. We're going to go looking for one.
We never have actively gone out.
No,
it just happened.
It happened. But if it happened, would you be open to a poly relationship again?
Probably.
And here's the thing. That was how many? That was 2 years ago?
I think it was longer than that.
2 or 3 years ago. And there's still that hesitancy. Because the thing with a poly relationship is like any relationship, when it breaks up, it hurts.
It hurt pretty bad. I cried for 3 days, and she wasn't my girlfriend; she was your girlfriend.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. It's just that's the part that's so scary when I see people get into it really early on. It's like we had been swinging for quite a while before that ever happened, and I mean,
I'd probably do it again if everybody was on the same page.
I think we understand it more and be more willing to admit we would understand what we were into, what was happening, where the last time we weren't. I think we're all three of us were, and understand we're not passing any blame on this. This was all three of us were in kind of like none of us knew what was really happening exactly.
No, you two,
for sure.
Everybody could see it, but you two weren't willing to admit your feelings.
Well,
or were afraid to admit feelings.
We were trying to figure it out, and I think now it would be easier if it happened again now because we learned from we learned from it. Mm-hmm. But that's one of the challenges, and I think when you have people that are brand new in the lifestyle, it's like, well, the level of knowledge or comfort level with each other is different, and yeah, but it's a lot like some of the BDSM things. I think it's more predominant now than it's ever been than when we first got in the lifestyle. Mm-hmm. Like you see like events and stuff, you see packages more for, and it's great that everybody's included because it should be, but it's just like, I don't know. When we do these shows, I don't know if we actually help anybody or we make it worse. I don't really know. I'm just trying to help. That's what we do.
That part I don't know.
It's interesting because we think about this stuff because when with the whole thing with your boy toy, like for me, I had to work through my brain as to whether or not we were in a poly thing again. And I've come to the conclusion We weren't in a poly thing. You had a boy. You had something. You had a puppy. She had a puppy on the side, and she liked to pet it a lot whenever she could. So she was just off petting her puppy. But that was not, to me, that wasn't poly.
No, because we didn't see each other outside of work very often, and if we did, it was usually at a hotel.
Well, and he was never comfortable around me.
He's a little awkward. But you have a very intimidating
dominating presence. I am not intimidating in the least.
You're not, but you come off that way.
I don't come off that way. I come off friendly and nice and reassuring and warm and welcoming. Why are you looking at me like that? I am very warm and welcoming and someone that people go, I think that guy cares. Are you saying that's not the case?
Not always.
I was never mean to the guy.
No, but no.
I was always friendly. Hi, how you doing?
You didn't see him that often.
No, but I would just work. I'd wave. I didn't hide or flick him off or anything. I'd wave. He'd come and talk to me. I'd say hi. I'd wake up. I would wake up and I'm sleeping in the car so he could babble at me about shit and yeah.
Hey, at least he opened up.
He did, and I embraced that. I made sure to get out of the home so he wouldn't feel uncomfortable when you guys fucked here. Invited him along on trips. I tried to be. I didn't go make him a sandwich or anything. Hey, great job fucking Amanda. Here, have a sandwich. I didn't do that, but I think I'm pretty fucking warm and like a big fucking teddy bear.
Okay.
Cuddly as fuck. I'm kind of hurt right now.
Why?
Because now people are going to... So what? People are afraid of me. I'm intimidating. I'm mean looking. I smile a lot. Who doesn't like a fat kid? Jolly fat kid. My poofy hair.
On a bad day.
Hey, look. Okay.
At least Angela's not scared.
Yeah. See, Angela's not. She's not scared at all. She knows. She knows I'm a big softy. Just a big fluffy.
Big fluffy.
I am fluffy. It's fluffy. Squishy. Oh, God.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Well, it is, kind of. Well, obviously it's good I'm not just built. If I was ripped, holy fuck, no one would talk to us then, apparently. Oh my God, here comes Godzilla. Rawr! I'm like, what the fuck?
There are times when you get fired up or focused and you can look pretty mean.
Okay, you can't hold those things against... I also am a poly princess. I just realized I brushed my hair. You can't... You
did that somewhere else. Oh, that live you did today. You even did... I'm like going, are you fucking kidding me? Leave your hair alone.
You know what my mom said to me?
What?
She's like, you fluff your hair back. I'm like, okay. Anyways, there was a nurse in the room. What do you expect? Anyways, so the thing is, yes, when I'm focused, I'm just focused. I just, I'm not intimidated. I'm always smiling. I'm the happiest motherfucker you'll ever fucking meet.
If you okay, let's ask this.
Oh boy.
If you were to walk into a room and you have on your long coat and you seem to be walking with purpose, what do people do?
Move the fuck out of my way because Batman's coming through.
Why do they do that?
Because my cape is flowing and my hair is flowing and my boots are going click, 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 click. And oh man, okay, I'm not even gonna lie. There's nothing more fun than being in a hurry and blowing down Walmart, and that fucking cape is just kicked all the way up.
And people get the fuck out of your way because they're scared you go run
my
their
jacket
ass over.
is long and big, and it'll puff out. It's got a good 4-foot poof to it. And when I get to moving, and them cowboy boots, man, just click, 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 click. And literally, you will see people look back and hurry and push their car and grab their kids out of the way because my cape's coming through.
Meanie.
It is fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of fun.
You are such an ass.
I'm not an ass. It was worse when I was younger and I had bigger hair and stuff, more of it. I'm just in a hurry. I'm just trying to make sure I don't hold anybody else up. My thing is that I want to make sure that I help and get out of people's way. Wait a minute. Missy, I'm sure that your confidence can be intimidating to some people. I'm not really confident, though. Really, sure. Well, yeah, maybe. Just saying. Anyways... Yeah, I don't really know.
What?
Oh,
How
yeah.
am I more intimidating?
Because you're a mean little smurf. Because you're an angry elf. That's why. You're a horny, angry elf.
I'm not mean.
When she puts her elf ears on, oh boy.
Oh, I need to get those out.
Yes, you do. You need to get those out and wear those around. Well, you're not mean, but...
How am I intimidating?
I'll take
Because
a
I'm
video.
like 4'11"?
I'll take a video the next time you're riding on top. You got that fucking...
I've taken a video of me riding on top, duh.
You know, you didn't catch yourself in the heat of the moment. You like were worried about what you were doing, but if you...
Tracy's laughing. Am I intimidating Tracy?
Yeah, she's bouncing on top.
I have
she fucking,
that look. What look?
He's being nice. It's mean ass bitch look. That's I'll say it.
No
I'll go ahead.
resting bitch face?
No. Probably the first time seeing her at the bowling alley. Yeah, and here's the thing. Once you realize she's just a child, it's all gonna no. You should see her naked. I'm telling you, that's fucking intimidating as fuck. I always need a hug, Carrie. Always. You're not intimidating. You can be. You can be. It's funny. It's funny because you don't think it's stature. Like you think because you're short you're not intimidated. I'm gonna tell you what. You may never have fucking thrown down with somebody before, but you can get that fucking look and fuck. Yeah. You can lose that innocent fucking look in a fucking heartbeat. And you go into like a mom protecting her cub sort of fucking weird ass shit things, and that's when shit gets so. Danny, watch the little person stuff. You're gonna make me mad. Last thing I need is two angry, pissed off leprechauns coming to try to fucking kill me at the same time. Just saying. That's that's a that's a dangerous thing. You know that?
What?
Midget sex was a dangerous thing.
How's midget sex a dangerous thing?
Two midgets getting pissed off. Two short people are mean as fuck when they get all fucking fired up. Because your fuse is like everything else. Short.
I don't have a short fuse.
The fuck you don't.
It's the mom look.
Yeah, it's the mom look. What it is here's the problem. You had 3 boys and you stood your ground to all 3 of them. All 3 of them have tried that fucking bullshit with you and you've stood your fucking ground with all 3 of them. With ne'er a waver in your voice or a shake of your hand. You stood your ground. I can remember when your oldest one said, you can't slap me, and you fucking popped him right on the spot. And he went to tears. So it's like, you know what? And he's saying, I can tell in school. You can go tell your school your mom kicked your ass at fucking 4'11"? Great, way to go, puss. Just saying. So yeah, no. I only fuck with you because I give you money and shit.
You give me money.
Mom looks are meant to intimidate. Well, they work. Well, I'll buy you shit or bribe you, whatever I got to do. I don't fucking care. I'm just saying. I respect all short people because you're fun to have sex with and you're fucking mean and pissy if you don't get your way. No, I'm just kidding. Now I'm going to have Danny fucking ready to kick my ass. We're going to kick him out. A couple of my cadets are short. Yeah, we're going to have. Yeah. Actually, you know what we're going to do at Krazy Summer Nights? I've decided. Because I want to do it like a 5K. I think that'd be fun to do. But I think we'll do like a leprechaun run. And so what we'll do, because we got a lot of short girls out there, and I think it would be fucking.
I don't think
funny.
there's that many short.
Oh yeah, there is. We'll line everybody up. We'll have a contest. We'll line it. You'll be surprised. There's a lot of short girls, and I think it's awesome. I kind of dig that. Just saying, throw that out there. Anyways, wow, what a great place to fucking end the show and get the fuck out of Dodge. Just saying, we didn't do a midway point. Fuck, I didn't like.
No, we're like way out of time.
Oh, fuck.
You have 1 minute to close it. Chop.
Buy Krazy Winter Nights tickets. It's really important. You want to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Don't miss it. crazywinternights.com. Check it out. Get your tickets today. And remember, don't forget our sponsors, Promescent.com. Quite seriously, come on. I hear it all the time. People have questions how they can improve their sex life. This is the way. Promescent.com. KK15, get your 15% discount. Don't forget, 6-day money-back guarantee is staggered race. Shortest gets the most handicap. That's awesome. Also, remember, be a smart swinger. Read ASNLifestyleMagazine.com. Soon there may be an article about us. You never know. Weirder things have happened. And FullSwapRadio.com. Full Swap Shop. Full Swap Radio. You can hear our show on Mondays. And 43 other of the top shows in the country are on that station, so you want to check it out. Full Swap Shop, you can buy merch, you want to do that. Send us an email at krazy, K-R-A-Z-Y.casbah, K-S-B-H, at gmail.com. Visit our website, krazycasbah.com. Visit crazywinternights.com, get tickets. Visit our Instagram if you can find it. Let me know what it is. Sign up at Truth Crazy. Don't go to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Casbah. Weird. Who'd have thunk it? Anyways, doing it the only way I know how, the only way I want to. Get ready for December, kids. The only way I ever motherfucking will. Casbah. Wait a minute. What do I usually say? Doing it the only way I want to, the only way I will, the only way I ever fucking will. Casbah style. Out. Whatever. I can't remember.